Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the Baltimore Orioles. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. So almost ready to get underway. And on the hill, Kyle Bradish. What's the word on him?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. And there's a strike in the outside corner. And the home opener is underway. And it's quickly 0-2. The designated hitter.
Hit it go!
Appeal to third, and he held back, according to Dave Lawrence. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
No, inside.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that.
The high cheese is strike 3. Here's Mookie Betts. In for a strike at 95.
0-1's the count.
Up the middle. Boots it. Safe at first. No play. We'll see how they score this. Runner on at first with one gone. Freddie Freeman digs in now.
Yeah.
That one's in there. And that is strike 1. Man at first, one away. Checks.
One ball, 2 strikes. Ball, that's out.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Betts leads off first with one away. Way down. Too much on that one. Will Smith to the plate. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
0-1.
On to first.
Got him.
And that is the inning. Back here in Baltimore, our starter in this one, Shohei Ohtani.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
And we're back. And into the box for Baltimore, Ernie Clement. Outside.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Ball 1. That keeps the corner.
Man, that pitch was dominant. So much talent on display with these guys out there on the field.
And that one fouled off. Lifted in the air, right center field. Pajes on the move to the alley. Brings it in, and there's one down. So up next, Jackson Holliday. And a ground ball to first. And he takes it himself for the out. 2 down, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. That's in there. That's strike 1. 2 outs, base is empty. Hit in the air, center field. Edman in position. And that is that. All set for the start of the inning. And now the right fielder, Andy Pajes. Bradish back to work. Right through there for a strike. And he chases a high fastball there.
When you throw a fastball like that, I imagine this guy.
Deep drive down the line. Foul ball.
There's a guy right there that really trusts his hands. If you have to wait a little bit longer with the ball, he would that, and he still has the power to drive it the other way. Just couldn't keep it there.
Tommy Edman at the plate. 96. That pitch is in for a strike.
0-1's the
One
count.
out, base is empty. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Cowser makes the grab, and there's two gone. So now it's Nolan Arenado. There's a strike. That one the other way. He's got it. And now he's got number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Tyler O'Neill. And a swing and a miss there.
0-1.
Not
One ball,
close
one
with
strike.
that one. And now it's even 1-1. Late on that fastball.
One
I would
ball,
throw him another
2
breaking
strikes.
ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time taking off.
Some high cheese for strike 3. And now the center fielder, Colton Cowser. And there's a foul ball. Second inning here, no score. Swing and a miss.
I thought there was a certain point
No
where you
ball,
have to
2
commit
strikes.
to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider.
1 ball,
just
2
terrific
strikes.
fight at the end.
Next
2
pitch,
balls,
not
2
close, up
strikes.
high. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Oh, look at the stop. Nicely done
He's
for
out.
the out. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. That's
That's out.
outside. And that is ball 1. He swings and fouls one off. Swing and
Hey!
miss. And a count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Back now at Oriole Park. Kike Hernandez at the plate. Hernandez in his 11th season in the 8th spot in today's lineup. And he's usually a third baseman, but today starting in the outfield.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And it misses with the strikeout. Here's the second baseman, Hesung King. Now a drag ball, third base side. Not in time.
No, he's
That's
safe.
a bunt single. Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Little chopper rolls foul. Kim over at first with 1 away. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Late swing, fouled off. That one ripped.
That's getting down for extra bases, but nice job of the outfielder running it down, making the catch. Still comes away with the sac fly, though. RBI.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Right past his coach, headed for the plate. And he's out.
Yeah, on the tag, he's out.
The error, but instead the third out, and the inning is over. Back here in Baltimore, and here's the catcher, Brian Jeffers. Swinging a foul straight back. In the air, foul off first. Calls it in, and there's one away. Anthony Santander at the plate. Swings through that one.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Every team has a hitter's meeting pregame. This lineup seems way too anxious, aggressive. You wonder what they talked about.
This one popped up. Kim. He's got it. There's two away. Brooks Lee, the next to hit for the Orioles. And a swing and a miss.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball.
0-2 is the count.
99 miles per hour to finish him off. And we're back. Here's the catcher, Will Smith. The pitch. That one's in there. That's strike one.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Whips it to Mountcastle. One up, one down. Now it's the right fielder, Andy Pajes. Out swinging his first time. In the air, right field. O'Neill on his horse. Lays out and makes the play. And here comes Tommy Edman. Tried to center his first time. Right through there for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Next
one ball,
pitch, a slider
two
that
strikes.
misses outside. Slings to first, and they get Edman for the out. Third out, and that ends the frame. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now here is Ernie Clement. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
You know, these Orioles, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Strike 3. It's a strikeout for Ohtani. So next to hit for Baltimore, Jackson Holliday. Rounded out his first time. Corner infielders up on the grass expecting a bunt. On the ground to third.
No waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just a simple ground ball the other way with had eyes on it. And sometimes that's all you need to do. Let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
It's Teoscar Hernandez. Sliced hard but foul.
I got a ball,
Pitch
one
out,
strike.
but no action.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, dude.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Tying run is at first. Here at the bottom of the fourth.
He's safe.
Otani keeping an eye on it. The throw to third.
Right there on the tag. Out.
And now the tying run is into scoring position. So digging in, Tyler O'Neill. Struck out swinging his first time. And fouled off.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on that.
0-2 now as he swings
0-2.
through it. Move to second, and he's out. And
He's
that
out.
ends the inning. Back now at Oriole Park. Ready now for the 5th inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Nolan Arenado. Bradish back to work.
Ball.
That one missed. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss.
Clearly a
1 ball,
fastball
2
right
strikes.
there. It just ended up outthrowing the slider. Hey, you can't fault it for his equipment. Now he's just going to stop 2 strikes.
The first. And they get Arenado to the out. It's Kike Hernandez.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Swings and misses. 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Oh, that hit him. And he's
He's
safe
safe.
at first. Great hustle to win the foot race there.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Really protecting with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball
There you
hitting.
go.
And he awaits his third run. Line drive, base hit. Now a relay to second. The tag
You're out.
Down. Here's Shohei Otani. 1 for 2. Right side.
That ball's foul.
And foul ball. Hernandez on third with 2 out. Up with it, fires the first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Tyler O'Neill. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Brings it in. And there's one away. Colton Cowser, the next to hit for the Orioles. Grounded out his first time. Out front with the swing, and that is strike one.
All
These
one's
hitters
the
are going
count.
to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat.
Ball, that's
Otherwise,
in.
that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
One down, base is empty. And a swing and a miss.
Man, that's just a
One ball,
nasty
2
splitter.
strikes.
Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Backed off the plate that time. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. There's a swing and a drop. And then going back on it. Just missed getting out of here and tying this game. And here's the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle. Here's a high chopper. Throw on to Freeman. Inning over. Top 6. And the batter will be the shortstop, Mookie Betts. Up the middle, Holiday. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Fought off foul. Here comes the 0-1. In the air to left, down the line. Hernandez on the move. Won't get to this one. It drops foul.
That's a ball.
Ball 1.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you put the barrel straight through it. That's great work right there.
Late with the swing there.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good. And then sometimes it's a hitting there.
To finish him off. They're 2 down now, and here is Andy Thomas. Swings and misses. And that's strike 1.
0-1.
Goes 6'1", 24 years old, and he was born in Cuba. And a swing and then slider.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Out to center. And that'll do it. Back here in Baltimore, and now the catcher comes up to him. Ryan Jeffers. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And he's going to reset as he steps off the rubber. To the right side, Freeman. Takes it himself.
He's out.
1 up, 1 down. And now the DH, Anthony Santander. He popped out his first time. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
0-1's the count.
Check
1-1.
swing. He held it.
No, he doubled up on the off speed there. We talked about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently.
Home team down a run here in the bottom of the 6th. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. That's
2-2 the count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Down the third baseman, Brooks Lee. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. High fly ball out to left field. Hernandez has it sized up. And the inning is over. And we're back. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. In there at the knees for a strike. That one hammered left field. Going back. Adios! And they tack on to their lead. It's 2-0. Here's Nolan Arenado. 0-2 in this one. And that is out of play.
You know, these Dodgers doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They've done a great job finding holes in the defense. Exactly half of their hits have come off the bat, less than 90 miles per hour. So the ball isn't exactly jumping off the lumber, but they're finding a way to make it work.
Takes it in for the out. Here's Kike Hernandez.
Aye. 0-1.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground, right side, and that's just foul. Out to short, Holiday. And there's 2 away.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
The batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1.
That's a ball.
2 down, bases empty,
I got a
but
ball,
1
1
run
strike.
across here in the top half of inning number 7. Liner, base hit.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away.
Runner on the go.
Nope.
Pitches low.
He's safe.
And that's a stolen base, not even close. And that one is lifted in the air. Clement makes his way towards it, and that is that. Bottom of the inning. Now at the plate, Ernie Clement.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound. You know, these Orioles definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them. So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
Ball. They tried to get him to chase on a slider.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Down and away. Down in the dirt, swing and a miss. Smith down to first.
Got him.
In time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout. Now the number 2 hitter, Jackson Holiday. They go with one of their more experienced arms in this spot, Rock Stewart.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Strike 1.
0-1.
In
1
the
ball,
dirt. Gonna count
2
1
strikes.
and 2. In the air, left side, deep. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. And now Teoscar Hernandez. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
1 ball, 1 strike. Here you go.
Swing at the 1-1. Look down to first. Did not go. Swing and a miss. It's 2-2.
2 balls,
down, nobody
2
out.
strikes.
You're the bottom of the 7th. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. Mookie Betts will get us started. This looks like extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottom. So many positives that led to that knock.
Next off is in for strike.
1 ball, 2
strikes.
strikes.
Betts leads off second with nobody out. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. This one looks like trouble. The run comes in from second, and they take a 3-run lead.
Everything came together for him. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days. Hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Yeah. Big swing to miss.
0-2.
Now at the plate, 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
That fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. He can't get there. It's a base hit. Here comes Freddie around third. Now a relay to the plate. He's safe.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. It's amazing to me that he was able to put the barrel on that one. I mean, that pitch was pretty well outside, but great extension and back control.
Now this one gets through. Here comes Pajes around third. He'll score, and it's an RBI second. And the lead is up to 5.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Arenado stands in now and watches strike 1. Swing at a high fly ball right field. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Justin Dean steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Getting his first appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench defensively. That one finds his
0-1.
He's 0-1. Swing and a miss. He was late.
0-2 is the count.
And downstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That's downstairs and outside.
2-2
Already 3 runs across in the frame and we're the top of the 8th. And it remains 2-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. 2 outs. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Kicks and fires. Up the middle. Throws to first in time. And that'll do it. Back now at Oriole Park, bottom of the 8th. And now the right fielder, Tyler O'Neill. So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Javier Assad.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Eddie makes the grab, 1 pitch and 1 out.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
And now Colton Cowser. Not
Ball
even
1, no
close
strike.
there. And that's ball 1. Tired of being side with that one.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And that's
2
in the
balls,
dirt.
2 strikes.
Bases empty, 1 away. We're the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Ryan Mountcastle, the next to hit for the Orioles. That's out to center field. Edden makes the catch, and that'll do it. All set to start the 9th in this one. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Hesung Kim. Tonkin back to work. Tonkin, the tall righty, 35 years old, and he found his way onto the team after being claimed off waivers.
He doesn't seem to like to pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Hernandez makes the grab, 1 down. Here's the charter member of MLB's 50-50 club, Shohei Ohtani at the plate.
Yeah, such a memorable night when Ohtani officially reached 50-50. He was playing in Miami and just happened to go 6 for 6 with 3 home runs, 10 RBIs, and 2 stolen bases.
His 2024 was so impressive. There was a brief moment when people wondered, could he reach 60-60? Just wild. Swings through that one as a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the shortstop, Mookie Betts. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. And here's Freddie Freeman. Up to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. He'll touch them all. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 7-0. And up to the plate is Will Smith. Swing and a ground ball. Tosses the first,
He's out.
and they get the out on Smith. And that's the 3rd out. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
Singy, one of the biggest ways the game has changed bullpen arms. So many elite level bullpen arms.
Yeah, and I'm glad I'm not playing anymore. I mean, it's just a nightmare. When that door swings open out of the bullpen, you know what's coming in is 95 and above with at least 1 nasty pitch.
Misses the sweeper. The other component is
No ball,
you
2
get
strikes.
less viewings of a specific pitcher. So your ability to go to school on one guy, you really get 2 looks at him and then he's gone.
Yeah, and I mean, these guys utilize the iPads and try to see previous footage of that pitcher, but it's just not the same as having an actual look.
And first offering is fouled off. And he grounds one to the right side. And he can't come up with it. And they get it. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out. So it's their last chance in this one. Next for the Orioles, Brooks lead. Lifted to left, and that should do it. They'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers use 3 pitchers to combine for the shutout. This one ends 7-0. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long